Something strange has happened. We have never been more connected, yet millions of people have never felt more alone. We can message anyone instantly, join communities across the globe, access an endless stream of content and conversation. And yet, beneath all this connectivity, a quiet epidemic continues to grow loneliness. Not the kind that comes from being physically alone, the kind that comes from feeling unseen, unrecognized, disconnected from genuine human presence. As we navigate the loneliness epidemic of 2026, the traditional rules of social connection are changing. The solution may not be a larger social circle. It may not require a complete lifestyle transformation. Instead, it may begin with something surprisingly small: a moment, a greeting, a shared smile, a brief conversation, a micro connection. Today, we're exploring how these tiny interactions can help rebuild our sense of connection and restore balance in an increasingly isolated world. For much of human history, connection happened naturally. People worked together, gathered together, lived near extended families and close knit communities. Human interaction was not something scheduled, it was woven into daily life. Today, many of those natural points of contact have disappeared. Remote work, online shopping, automated services, digital entertainment, even our most basic daily activities increasingly require little or no human interaction. The result is a paradox. We communicate more than ever, yet often experience less genuine connection. Human beings are social by design. Our brains evolved in groups. Safety was often tied to belonging. Connection was not optional, it was essential. Because of this history, our nervous systems remain highly sensitive to social experiences. Feeling connected can promote a sense of safety and well being. Prolonged isolation, on the other hand, can increase feelings of stress, vigilance, and emotional fatigue. This does not mean every lonely feeling is a medical issue. It simply means that human connection remains one of our most important psychological needs. When people think about overcoming loneliness, they often imagine major changes: making new friends, joining organizations, building large social networks. While those things can be valuable, they can also feel overwhelming. Micro connections offer a different approach. A micro connection is a brief, low pressure human interaction. A genuine thank you, eye contact, a short conversation with a cashier, a friendly exchange with a neighbor, a simple acknowledgement of another person's presence. These moments may seem insignificant, but they remind the brain of something important. You are part of a social world. Many spaces that once encouraged interaction have become increasingly automated. Self-checkout stations, mobile ordering, automated kiosks, digital customer service, contactless transactions. Convenience has increased, but opportunities for spontaneous connection have decreased. This does not mean technology is the enemy. It simply means we may need to become more intentional about creating moments of human contact. Let's make this practical. The first is what we might call the appreciation script. Instead of saying nothing, simply say, "Thanks, I appreciate your help today." The second is the observation script, something simple like, "Looks like it has been a busy day," or "That's a great coffee recommendation." The third is the curiosity script. Ask a low pressure question: "How has your day been so far? What do you usually recommend here?" These interactions do not need to be long. The goal is not to impress anyone. The goal is connection. One reason social growth feels difficult is because people try to change everything at once. Instead, attach micro connections to routines you already have. When you buy coffee, when you enter a building, when you walk your dog, when you take public transportation, choose one interaction, one moment, one opportunity, then repeat it consistently. Small actions become easier when they are linked to existing habits. Something interesting often happens after practicing micro connections. Confidence grows, not because you have transformed overnight, because social interaction begins to feel more familiar, more manageable, less threatening. The same principles that help you connect with strangers can strengthen relationships with people you already know: a thoughtful text, an intentional phone call, a meaningful question, a few extra minutes of presence. Connection grows through attention and intention.